F1 Academy will be a support series in Jeddah, so here is everything that you need to know to prepare yourself for it in under 90 seconds. Firstly, Farah Al Yusuf will be the wild card, and she won the Saudi Women's Karting Championship in 2022. Also, Campos Racing was the strongest team during round 1 and also during testing in Jeddah, so I'm expecting something similar from them this weekend. Speaking of testing, these were the drivers that were the quickest when they took to Jeddah 2 weeks ago, and last year at this circuit, Pan and Berg were the strongest drivers that stayed over for this season. Also, given the fact that they have tested at this circuit, it does make for a little bit of an interesting situation when trying to guess how they're going to approach it, because on one hand, they're going to have confidence, right? But at the same time, there were 4 red flags and some of the incidents were relatively serious, so maybe they're going to be a little bit hesitant. And similarly, I do think we're going to see a red flag or a safety car at least once during the weekend. And that's partially just because of the circuit. It's the same thing with F1. They've had a safety car every race weekend that they've raced there, but also because Famowski said that some of the teams were sandbagging during testing, and so when some of the drivers push their car to the maximum, it might end up with some of them getting a little bit too close to the barriers because they didn't experience that during testing. And in case you are wondering who to support this weekend, here are the driver selections for the hype playlist. Lastly, given the fact we've only had 1 race weekend so far, I don't think it's surprising that there isn't a clear winner for the driver or the team championships. However, during this round, make sure you watch for Pan, Verk and Chambers' performances, because given where they are with the number of points and the fact that there aren't that many rounds during a whole season, I think this race weekend could really make or break whether that top 3 kind of runs away from the rest of the grid.